So, hello, how are you?
Hi, not too bad, thank you. It's a very interesting conference in there.
So, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Joseph Borg. This is, I think, my 10th or 11th AAGS. I've been coming almost every year, except for one or two. And I'm quite impressed that how it's grown from year to year, especially from last year. I've seen a very big change.
So, as you said, you had numbers of years of experience. How do you look back at your career?
Well, I've been in gaming for the past 13 years, 14 years. I started at the Malta Gaming Authority, and now for the past 7 years almost, I've been with WH Partners, where I'm a partner. It's an industry that it's very difficult to get out of, because it's very difficult to find another industry that's so interesting and dynamic.
Yes. So, can you give us an overview of your conference session?
Well, we had a panel this morning about the regulatory updates in Central and Western Europe. We had very interesting interventions by Jörg Hoffmann from Germany, Simon Planzer from Switzerland. We had also Nicolas Acolina from Austria, and we also had David Foster from GVC, which is one of the leading multinationals in this industry now. That gave us an outlook on the changing landscape across Europe.
Why it was important to discuss this topic?
Well, obviously it is very interesting for all the people in the hall to actually understand what's going on in these jurisdictions. We have to understand that today the industry is quite globalized, so every operator is looking at growing by entering new jurisdictions, and I think the insights given by the people on the panel today gave them a very interesting outlook of where the industry is growing.
We are also curious to know how you feel regarding the events. What is your favorite part of this event up to now?
Well, we've just started today, so but over the years, obviously networking is extremely important. It's very interesting, but today in particular, I've seen that the panels were extremely interesting, and we have more panels to go later on today and even tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be on a panel discussing blockchain and gaming, so I'm really looking forward to that.
If you have the power to change anything in the present state of the global gambling industry, what would it be?
Technical standards harmonization. That would be a very nice step to allow new entrants to get into the different markets, as well as limit the compliance costs of operators.
If you had to give one advice for the upcoming speakers next year, what would it be?
To come here, it's a very good conference. It gives you ample possibilities of networking, and I believe that Eastern Europe is one area where we will see continued growth in this industry, an industry that's finding a bit of difficulties now with the limitations being imposed by some regulators in the West. Eastern Europe is certainly a very interesting area to focus on, and this conference is the right place to be.